everybody, it's me, Peggy. Today we're going to make a new addition to my Manuka Honey skincare line. This is going to be Patchouli Rose with goat milk and Manuka Honey, and it's also going to be a palm-free soap. So I've already pre-measured my oils, and I put 2 teaspoons of white kaolin clay in here to help anchor the essential oil scent. Essential oils tend to fade real easily, so I like to put a little clay in that recipe. So here we go, let's get started. So I just wanted to stir that up well, make sure the kaolin clay is mixed in. So what I do is, in this recipe, is olive oil infused with rose hips, and I cook them in the oil for a while, and I also let them sit for quite some time, several weeks, so they get nice and infused. So that has been doing that, and that's included in this recipe. I'm just throwing all sorts of good stuff in here today. So let's see, let's add our lye water. Now, I pre-measured my Patchouli Rose. I used patchouli essential oil from New Directions Aromatics, and then I use English Rose from Bramble, and I'm not sure if this is focusing. Let's try. I just love this scent, and I am not a floral scent, but when it's mixed with something, it smells fabulous. I'm having a hard time getting this to focus, but anyway, I'll put all the ingredients in the comments on my YouTube video. So let's go ahead and add my shea butter. Go ahead and scoop as much of that out as I can. I'm going to put my fragrance and essential oil blend in last, because any kind of floral will tend to accelerate your batter sometimes. So I'm going to save that for last. Now I'm going to add my goat milk. I keep this in the freezer while I'm making everything, so it's nice and cold when I put it in. And I use the powdered kind sometimes if I'm out of the liquid goat milk. So you got to make sure and you mix up all your little chunks in there. I use a little frother thing, like this, to mix everything up. Okay, so now I'm going to add some Manuka honey. Got it. A new bottle to use. Oh, I should have did this in advance. Alright. Doesn't that look just wonderful? I'm not sure if that's focused in. I just use this. Let me focus. Why am I not getting a focus on here? There. Here we go. And I'm going to put in about 2 to 3 teaspoons. You'll notice that Manuka, especially in the colder months, it's much thicker than regular honey. So I'm going to have to make sure and I stir that real good. Alright, I think that should be enough. Let's see if I'm going to scoop it. Probably should have melted it a little bit. Okay, let's give this a good I want to really make sure that Manuka is blended in, because sometimes when I add onion to my soap and I'm not paying attention, when it's all ready to cut, you can see little globs of honey in your soap. So just make sure that it's all stirred well. Now I'm going to do that with this instead of turning this on because I don't want it to get too thick fast. Alright. Now I'm going to add the fragrance and essential oil. I have never done a patchouli rose before. I do love patchouli. And like I said, I'm not a floral fan, but when you mix florals with other things, I really like it for the most part. I just don't really dig it straight on. Let's see. Get the last of that in there. Okay. And let's give it a good stir. I'm not going to be coloring this soap. I want it natural. And I think since I blended the English rose with something, it's not accelerating. It's not seizing or ricing since it was a blend. So that's good. I'm trying to get it, actually it's kind of not thick enough for my likings for this soap, so I'm going to keep blending it a little bit more. Back in the day when they didn't have stick blenders and you had to stir this stuff forever in a day. Alright, I think we're just about done. Let me move some stuff out of the way. I'm just going to give it another good stir. The infusion of the rose hips added just a hint of color. I can see where I had some fragrance or honey on the side of the dish, so I'm glad I stirred it. Okay, now let's go ahead and get them out. I have such a tiny little space to work with. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. And focus. I guess maybe all that stuff I just did was out of focus. I'm still trying to figure out why this thing doesn't just focus all the time, but alright, here we go. curious to see how the color comes out between the patchouli, which is a nice kind of a yellowish oil, and the rose hip infusion. Hopefully it doesn't turn brown. I don't think it will, because nothing I used in it, I don't think, should. Now I'm going to let that set up just for a few minutes so I can texture the top. I'll be right back. Okay, I had time to do some dishes, and now we're going to see how I'm going to do this, which I'm not completely sure yet. Nah, I might have let it go too long. I always got to do this 2 or 3 times before I get it to the way I want it. Well, I guess that'll do. Okay, here is the finished. I hope you like it. It smells wonderful. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Take care. Hi everybody. Today we're going to cut the yesterday's patchouli rose with goat milk and Manuka honey, and it's also palm free. So let's have a look and see how it came out. It did go through gel. I do like to gel my soaps, so you could see that already, that it's fully gelled. Hopefully, yes. So here's how it came out. It smells fabulous. I smell more of the rose than the patchouli. Put this aside. See if we can get this in the shot. I always clean these after I'm done, but there always seems to be a little bit left. Alright. Let's get it in the shot. Make sure you could see. There. Alright. Here we go, cutting patchouli rose. So you could see it got kind of a golden tan color. I don't think it'll go much darker than this. And that's pretty much it. This is going to be a super creamy, super skin loving soap. I hope y'all enjoy the new addition to our Manuka Honey line. Thanks for watching everybody, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.